A drought response plan has been introduced by the Namibian government through the Office of the Prime Minister, which will ensure that aid is provided to over 250,000 affected households across Namibia.
This plan gives a background on the drought situation. It also gives the different plan objectives and the overall implementation, as well as the response and the gaps that we are facing as we are implementing this plan, both in terms of food, water, and fodder. And when we are talking about food for human beings, we are also considering the nutrition side of it, whereby we are also scaling up the school feeding scheme throughout the country, because we believe that if children can get a better meal during the day at school, at least they will be able to be sustained comparing to only maybe having a one meal at home.
The Deputy Prime Minister emphasized that the drought response plan will mainly focus on ensuring that school feeding programs across the country receive the necessary support. Furthermore, a stock marketing incentive program is an added intervention by government aimed at encouraging livestock farmers to sell their animals in exchange for incentives from government.
Another intervention is stock marketing incentives in the drought-affected areas. This one is aimed to encourage farmers to sell their livestock which are in a better shape, and then the government gives them some incentives. The other incentives is the transport subsidy. Should there be an area where there's grazing and the farmers have to transport their animals to the grazing areas, then the government gives them a subsidy for that purpose. Also, support for lease grazing for drought-affected areas. Should there be a farmer who has a grazing and does not have livestock, then the other farmers can lease that grazing. Again, the government will give a subsidy.
Nandine Daytoa mentioned several other interventions, such as subsidizing crop farmers to ensure the availability of seeds for the next season, as well as the timely facilitation of food imports in case of a shortage.